What if I told you that the government has been hiding aircraft technology so advanced it defies everything we know about physics? That the skies have been home to more than just experimental jets, but to machines so stealthy, so otherworldly, that even seasoned pilots doubted their existence? What if the truth about UFOs wasn't about extraterrestrials at all, but something much, much closer to home? Tonight, we pull back the curtain on Project Snowbird, a covert CIA operation that has remained in the shadows for decades. But as we uncover its secrets, one chilling question remains. Did Project Snowbird really end, or did it evolve into something far more sinister? The birth of Project Snowbird, a cover-up or the real deal? Officially, Project Snowbird was a Cold War-era program designed to test and develop experimental aircraft technology in collaboration with the U.S. Air Force. But here's where it gets weird. The project's name itself raises suspicion. In the intelligence community, Snowbird often refers to military exercises used to divert attention from real operations. Documents declassified in the late 1990s reveal that Project Snowbird was allegedly a cover operation to explain away strange aerial sightings. But many believe this was only part of the story. Behind the scenes, the CIA was working on something revolutionary. Aircraft so advanced they could blend into the sky like ghosts, capable of speeds and maneuverability far beyond what was publicly acknowledged at the time. The technology that shouldn't have existed. Eyewitness accounts from former Air Force pilots who trained at the top-secret Groom Lake facility, better known as Area 51, describe encounters with aircraft that made impossible movements. Some spoke of objects that could hover silently before vanishing in the blink of an eye. Others reported seeing triangular crafts with no visible propulsion systems. One pilot, speaking anonymously, described a chilling experience. "We were told to look the other way. You see something move at Mach 5 with no sound, no heat signature, you don't ask questions." But how was this possible in the 1950s and 60s? According to conspiracy theorists, Project Snowbird wasn't just about building better aircraft. It was about reverse engineering something not of this world. The UFO Connection? A convenient distraction? For decades, reports of unidentified flying objects filled government archives. The CIA and Air Force repeatedly dismissed these sightings as misidentified aircraft, weather phenomena, or mass hysteria. But declassified documents reveal a shocking reality. The government wanted people to believe in aliens. Some believe the project was designed to test experimental aircraft under the cover of UFO hysteria. By encouraging UFO reports, the government effectively distracted the public from real, classified advancements in stealth and propulsion technology. This raises an eerie question. When we look up at the sky and see something unexplainable, are we witnessing extraterrestrials or just the bleeding edge of military secrecy? The mysterious disappearances. What happened to the Whistleblowers? No deep cover conspiracy would be complete without its share of missing persons cases. Several individuals who claimed insider knowledge of Project Snowbird vanished without a trace. One such case was that of a former Lockheed engineer named Daniel Norwood. In 1984, he reportedly contacted a journalist claiming he had proof that the government had successfully created an aircraft that defied traditional physics. Before he could go public, Norwood's car was found abandoned on a deserted Nevada highway. His house was untouched, his belongings left behind, as if he had simply ceased to exist. Another was a technician who worked at a Nevada airfield and later told friends he saw a craft that shouldn't exist. A week later, he drowned in his own backyard pool, despite being an expert swimmer. His death was ruled an accident. Coincidence or something more? The sudden end of Project Snowbird, or was it? In 1974, the CIA abruptly shut down Project Snowbird. Officially, the program had achieved its goals, but many believe that instead of ending, it simply changed names and moved deeper into classified projects like Aurora and the TR-3B Black Manta, a rumored anti-gravity aircraft said to be the true source of many modern-day UFO sightings. Here's where it gets even creepier. Satellite images show unexplained structures appearing in the Nevada desert as recently as the early 2000s. Locals have reported hearing a low humming noise at night, coming from deep within restricted military zones. And in 2022, leaked footage surfaced online, showing a triangular craft disappearing into thin air, eerily similar to what Project Snowbird insiders had described decades earlier. The final twist: what if Project Snowbird never belonged to us? Some theorists suggest a final, unsettling possibility, that the technology behind Snowbird wasn't ours to begin with. What if the government didn't just build these crafts, but found them? Deep in the archives of conspiracy lore, there's a story about an object recovered in Antarctica in the 1940s. Some say it was an ancient machine, buried in the ice for millennia. Others claim it was a crashed craft of unknown origin. The strangest theory? That Project Snowbird was an attempt to replicate something far older than human civilization itself. So what do you think? Was Project Snowbird a simple military experiment, or was it the gateway to a secret we were never meant to uncover? Have these technologies evolved into the mysterious sightings we see today? And most importantly, is the truth still out there, waiting to be found? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Dark Chronicles for more spine-chilling explorations into the unknown. Who knows? The next secret we uncover might just change everything you thought you knew.